So a few steps away off the main drag, the wall walk starts. And I'm on a ramp leading up, and you can see some significant amounts of old Roman wall. Hi. Okay, here's a part of the Roman wall that moves into a more park-like setting. There are housing along one side. Actually, they look really nice. But the wall itself is wide. You can see there's people up there where it narrows. Let's take a look at how it comes right from the center of town. So, Chichester is an old Roman town, and I'm told that any town in England that ends with the name Chester means it was a Roman fort. It's one time, originally. And Chichester is one of those. So we will walk along the wall. At some point I'll stop and talk about how far it goes around. And I don't know, I'll have to do some study at the museum here, Novium Museum, about how they managed to keep the wall intact without tearing it down and using the stones in the rest of town, which would have happened in most towns. Okay, so it gets a little bit narrower here. Still comfortable for walking. I'm not sure bicycles are allowed up here. I'll check and let you know. Okay, so the wall isn't simple and straight. It stops and starts, goes down and up. Here's a park. Here's where we've just walked from. Here's where we're headed. Oh, Priory Park is up ahead, and I see some sports going on. And it had a Roman fort at one time, so off we go. Okay, so steps have been built. That's where we came from. Here's where we're headed. And then we'll pick the wall back up from inside the park. So I have to go around. I see the entrance right there. We'll go into Priory Park. The Priory is there where the monks stayed, I guess. And the wall picks back up over there. So I'll join back in after we get there. Just stopped here because there's a sign on the wall over there with buildings behind it, houses behind it, that says East Walls. So everyone knows the wall is here. I asked directions from two old gentlemen who were sitting in the shade if they could tell me how to find the East Wall, because I was feeling like I had walked past it. So they said, go back 1 block, turn the corner, just on the right, and they were correct. So today is a cricket match in Priory Park between Chichester and Bognor Regis. That's the Priory. There's a playground that we had Herbie at. Oh, it's over right there. And we're gonna head back up on the wall. You can see here that the ancient history is explained pretty regularly. The hill in the middle is the remains of the Norman mountain bailey. That is, where is it? Oh, it's right behind the cricket game. That is just the remains of the Norman. So so it would have been Middle Ages. Apparently cricket is great fun to watch live. I'm not gonna know. And we go back up, little ramp, easy ramp. Here's a map of the entire wall. Which of these leaves is from an oak tree? They make it fun and engaging. Oh gosh. 1800s, there was a new use for the walls. Read it. So they managed to find uses rather than tearing it down. Let's go. For me, it's very simple because it's just a nice path to walk on, but it's good they've been able to use it so long. Crowds for the cricket match. Up we go. So outside the wall, more parkland, and I can hear the motorway in the distance, at least a bigger road than right along here. There's the park. Here comes a crowd. He just batted. People taking a stroll. Hello. And back onto the wall. Here's the picture. Second day of watching cricket match. Family picnic. Kind of watching the match, kind of not. But another good use for the wall. I think it's coming to this guy. Really resembles baseball. Oh, more games. And we've just about walked over to the playground. As soon as we get there, I'll turn this off. I don't know that game. They were doing it at the wedding, though. Whatever it is. Might have to learn. We have a birthday party tomorrow. Maybe I'll find out then. As soon as we read this sign, I will sign off for this segment. Okay, so we walked from the very edge. Right over here. That hill is what I was pointing out from the other end. The old Mele. 1100 is when they started the city. The mound used to be at least 4 times as big. In 1066, William the Conqueror defeated the English at the Battle of Hastings. So the Norman lords built visible castles. These mound and ditch structures included timber or stone steps. So you can see the cathedral in Chichester in the distance, the top of it. It's great, we'll take a look at that. That was also built by the Normans, which gave Chichester its city status. They are hard at work building what we're standing on right now. I must say I love these signs and that they're engaging children. Which of these is a Norman helmet? The answer is down on the right. It is C. I wouldn't have known really. I mean, maybe somebody would. Here's where we are right now. And the main entrance to the wall. We're starting to make a turn. Ooh, beautiful old tree, but that one's gone. You can see how high it's gotten here. This is up from me. Let's see if I can. I don't know how to make this turn around. But you can see with the family, it's up to his shoulders. And here it's higher still. Keeps being quiet every time I stop. I expect there's some parts of the wall that are more popular depending on what's beside them. So Priory Parks appears to be pretty well used. So we're kind of behind it now. And the wall's gonna stop as far as walking on it for a bit. Let's see what this sign says. Oh. North Walls is the name of the street here. North Walls Clinic. And here's the North Wall. So, not even sure how much they use it. Hello, sweetheart. Back to the wall. Until September, there's an art project going on in Chichester, where owls have been brought into town. And we'll stop and look at one right up ahead. There's still some buildings on the outside of the wall. Homes. One was looked at for Jill. I think she's decided not to buy it. But they're nice, really nice. Convenient to the city center, really. You can get a good look at the cathedral from here. Okay. 1337, 1453, war with France. It's only 1.5 miles, circular walk. So, can you put these periods of time in the correct order? Saxon, Georgian, Norman, Roman? No. So, answers. DACB. DACB. Better than I could do. Great to teach the kids. An owl, I promised the owl. The Big Hoot is Chichester and Arundel's first large-scale public art trail. raising money and awareness for the Children's Hospice, Chestnut Tree House. You can spot owls across town until 1st September. And each one is different looking, painted differently. Oof. Wow. Owl 9000 by Mark Oliver. Huh. Pretty cool. Okay, so up here, the Roman wall is quite wide. Steps down. Again, we're on the north part right here. And we'll keep going. It's been repaired some. This isn't as old, I guess. It's quite a bit shorter. So this is only about waist high for me. Get something out of my sandal. Okay, we've come to a stairway down. This is called Tower Street. And got not a Roman level stairway, but an old stairway coming up to the wall, so you can get up over here. Sorry about the noise from my shoes. It keeps, but you can tell about how fast I'm walking. It's simple pace. Strolling, really. I love a little Victorian style. Look at her whole garden. It's quite nice. Flowers, palm trees no less. Okay, back on because we're coming up on some construction or reconstruction. Looks like they've got the base of several buildings, but work being done. I can walk around and see if it'll tell me anywhere what's happening here, because that'd be nice to have some brand new flats in there. I mean, it's not a great location, but it's a terrific view once the scaffolding is down of the cathedral tower spire. So for a bit of a ways behind this construction, if you didn't want to walk along the wall, you don't have to. There is another pathway. It's marked for bikes and pedestrians. There's a bike one marking under there. So you don't have to come up on the wall to get around town easily, but I like it. Okay, I started again because that's where we were just coming from. That's the construction right there. And so walking along here, I'm coming to another end of wall walking. Looks like I'm at the west gate, according to that. So we'll keep going and pick it back up where I can. Meantime, it's just a nice, really a nice ramp down. I mean, and there's no Americans with Disabilities Act, but I think a wheelchair could do this without too much difficulty. Certainly walking with help would be able to. And then here also is the little pedestrian / bicycle route. So a door into the wall. Well, it's not exactly the same wall, it's connected. Hello.
Hello.
Beautiful flowers as these homes. Hello. How they're put together. And so the pedestrian trail goes this way, and cars can go that way, but I'm going to see where I'm headed, and then I'll jump back on. So, I must say I do love the name of the street, called Wall Cottage Drive. Well, so I asked some people, but I guess this part of the wall is kind of a path next to the wall of the Bishop's Palace. It's still wide like the wall, but it's just a path until we get to the next segment where we can actually walk on the wall. Okay, I guess this is considered on the wall. We're still in the park, Bishop's Palace Park. Those were hydrangeas, I didn't even pay attention. And back to a wall that is Roman or early compared to modern bricks. Let's see how it goes. And I see a sort of a stopping point up ahead. This too is a nice view of the spire on the cathedral. I think the cathedral was started in the 1100s. I'm the worst with dates. They're numbers and I have dyscalculia. So I think that's why stories of history are more interest to me than dates. I can't remember a date to save my life. Sorry, kids. Okay, I thought this was going to be an entrance, but it's not. But this little section is nice. It pops out for a viewpoint. Let's take a look at what the sign says, because it's all trees above and field. Okay. AD 400, barbarians attack. By AD 400, the Roman Empire was on the verge of economical collapse and faced enemies from all fronts. In Britain, barbarian raids on Roman towns intensified, and Chichester's defenses were called upon to protect their citizens. The Roman artillery was formidable, so attacking the town would have been a frightening prospect for any barbarian. There they are climbing up the walls. Oh, and here's basically where we are. So, here's that. Let's see if we can answer this children's question. Which of these is a Roman shield? I'm thinking that one. But let's see. Answer C. Yeah, I was right. God. I'm so bad. Here's Roman Britain. 1066 and all that. You can always stop this video and take a look if there's something in particular you want to read. Okay, we're on to here now. Almost done. Come back right there. And then it'll be time to pick up the gifts for Herbie for his first birthday party tomorrow. By the way, we're getting closer to the cathedral. You can see a little bit better now too. And we'll get over to that part of town in just a few minutes. We are right up next to it here. Shorter towers, steeple. And I think it's going to take us out of the Bishop's Palace, well, closer to the cathedral, of course. I suppose it's a bishop that makes a cathedral a center, and then it can become a city from being a town. The flowers are nice, aren't they? So it's early August. We're past the spring. Okay, I stopped to ask the way. And the little archway that we passed is the way I should have gone. But, c'est la vie. Now we can see a little bit more of the flowers from the other direction. I guess those are for vines, the ropes, the vines to cling to. English country garden. In an English country garden. It's a little bit wild, but that is English country gardens. Love those orange ones. Don't know what they are. Oh, cut out some of this stuff that doesn't work out very well. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Oh, where the heck is it? Arch isn't that way. We were here though. We know the spot. Oh, that's the one I thought was hydrangeas. But they're not, are they? I don't know what that is. You can tell me. I need to learn. This is a pretty little one. And I'm learning about how to work this thing. Okay. I think the arch is coming up. Oh, I do like that. Little turret. I'm almost always happy with the turret. The archway. Well, I'll take this way. That's a guess. Nice. There's lots more garden over there.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so we are now on the sides of the cathedral, I think. Probably not on the side we're supposed to be walking on, though. So I'll take us through and used to be a restaurant, a cafe out about here, but anyway. Okay, so we've come out of Bishop's Palace Garden, walking around the cathedral, trying to find our way to the other side, the side that's got the city. So I will walk this way and see if I can get through to the cloister and then the bulk of the cathedral, and then out on the other side, which is center of town. I can't tell if this is going to dead end or not. Okay, we're at the cloisters. So we down. Oh, this is where the cathedral had a cafe where those people are coming out. Let's go.
Yeah, no, whatever. It's like that will bring us out at the cathedral door and that will bring us in where we came in.
Oh, there you go. It's still there. Oh, it's so nice. Cathedral Garden Cafe. Look how pretty it is. And it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so lunchtime rush is over. Out to the cloisters. You hear the music? Okay, and we're coming from that. Another great view of the steeple. And heading right back into center of town. Okay, so we've just exited the cloisters. Right from there. We're back out at the Market Cross. Okay, get your bearings. So I'm going to walk back over to the shop that's done the balloon. Market Cross. And this steel drum band is rocking it.